Welcome to Tutorial 5, Creating Apps in Xcode with Swift 2.0. So this is going to be a short tutorial in which we are going to create a second view controller, and that means we can access a new screen simply by clicking a button. And the back button's actually built in by Xcode. So this actually is not going to have any code involved whatsoever. We're going to start this by opening Xcode and creating a new project. File, New, Project. And we're going to do a single view application. We'll call it second view. Language set to Swift. And we'll create this project on the desktop. And we need to start by going to main.storyboard, as I have been doing in all of the other tutorials, using the file inspector to disable auto layout. I will eventually do a tutorial on how to do auto layout. And we are going to start by putting something on view controller 1 so that we can see what it is. So let's first in the object library grab a label. We'll put that on there and we'll say, I'll wind this out, view 1. Oh, view 1. And actually, let's also, so it's more clear, we'll go to the Attributes Inspector, click on the View for the Attributes Inspector, and we'll change the color to, let's go with red. And now the next step is to click on the view controller. So that's either this or this little yellow circle here, and go to Editor, Embed in Navigation Controller. And what this is going to do is it is going to, slide this over, you can see it a little bit better. That is going to embed in a navigation controller that is going to manage the back button for us, which is really nice. Okay, now if we want to reach a new view controller, we're going to need a button to get there. So let's find a button and drag that onto view controller 1. And now we need a second view controller. So here it is right here, a view controller. Drag this onto the storyboard and make this a little bit closer. Okay, now to reach this scene from this scene, we are going to click on the button, click, drag, and do a push. In other words, it's going to push from this button to the second view controller. And let's add a label to this so we can see that it actually is a second scene. So we'll call this view 2. And let's change the color. So now we have our second view controller. So we are going to click on view, and in the attributes inspector we'll change the color to this gross green that we used in the last tutorial. Okay, so we run the app, build it, and when we click on the button it takes us to the second view and back again. Now the only issue with this is you'll notice we don't have a Swift.view controller. View controller.swift. We don't have a Swift file, so we can code in here, but we cannot code in here. And that's going to be part of the next tutorial, tutorial 6, how to create a new Swift file so we can code in this view. And secondly, how to take data from this view controller and bring it over to the second view controller. Thanks for watching.